My beloved child, listen closely. What I'm about to release over your life is too great to miss. You are moments away from divine breakthrough. The gates of heaven are trembling. They are ready to pour out blessings that no man can contain. But this is your window. This is your moment. If you walk away now, you might miss the very word that unlocks your destiny. Stay with me, because what comes next will awaken your spirit. It will restore your hope. It will mark the beginning of a transformation you never thought possible. Do not turn away. I am about to speak directly into the depths of your soul. I am about to send blessings upon you, like a steady downpour from open skies. Ready yourself for a time of plenty and favor, for it is coming swiftly. Envision the heavens parting and sense my presence as I fill your hands and your heart with blessings unseen by human eyes. You are never alone. I am by your side, guiding every step you take. My word will sprout roots in your heart, anchoring your soul so that you remain steadfast. Yes, you are human and may stumble, but remember, I am the God of unending mercy. When you reach out to me, I will pull you from even the deepest darkness. My love is unshakable, and my blessings surpass anything the world can offer. Believe me when I say, I will open the heavens for you. Speak it with certainty. I believe, Lord. Hold these words close, for I do not speak them lightly. My love is genuine, shown in the warmth of the sun on your face, in the gentle wind on your skin, and in the splendor of creation around you. All these wonders are my gifts, gentle reminders that my love is constant and abiding. I have freed you from torment, rescued you from the precipice of despair, and I will do so again and again. Do not surrender to fear or discouragement. I have placed within you a purpose, and I will ensure it is fulfilled this year, despite the hurdles you face. Your journey is not finished. Continue onward, for your dreams are precious in my sight. Challenges are not meant to crush you, but to make you stronger. Daily, I pour my Holy Spirit into you, refining you, sharpening your discernment, and preparing you to understand the hearts around you. Wisdom and insight will flow freely, and you will touch countless lives. Live as a reflection of my grace. People will sense my power at work within you, not through your words alone, but through the example you set. Your faith carries great power. It unlocks doors, demolishes barriers, and ushers in miracles. Extend your hands, my child, for I am bestowing blessings. Receive them by faith, but remain always close to me. Declare your love and trust, promising you will stay faithful no matter what may come. I know your hidden thoughts, your fears, and your most cherished hopes. Soon, you will witness answers unveiled before your eyes. The tears you have cried will be wiped away, and the fears that grip you will be quieted, bringing peace to your soul. Rely on me, for I am your strength and your fortress. Let your faith anchor your heart. By trusting in my word, my sacrifice, and my promises, nothing can defeat you, dear one. When you pray with a confident heart, convinced I stand ready to provide. I am clearing the path ahead, lifting each hindrance and bringing serenity into your home. Let go of anxiety, for I am your healer, your provider, and your shield. I am the one who holds you tenderly, watching over you day and night. Believe that I will open doors you never knew existed. Stand boldly, grow in my word, and you will recognize the moment your blessing arrives. Do not discount the small gifts I place before you. I take joy in multiplying them, no matter how minor they may seem. What awaits you is beyond your imagination. I have surprises in store, because nothing warms my heart more than seeing delight shine on your face. You are dear to me, far more valuable than all the world's treasures. I want you to taste life's fullness and see your dreams realized. Will you trust in me and entrust your heart into my care? I ask you now, be courageous. Confront the challenges before you without fear. I understand your struggles, the wounds you carry, the times you have been humiliated. You have borne heavy burdens, but now I say, rise up. Stand not just for yourself, but for those you cherish and for the future that awaits you. Take my shield and wield my fiery sword in my holy name. Move forward and fight for what belongs to you. Search my word for wisdom, and I will direct your steps. You will sense the right moment to act. Your foes are overconfident. They believe you will forever remain silent, allowing them to crush your spirit. But you have been in training, walking through trials and hardship. Now you stand prepared to embrace the victory I have reserved for you. They tried to restrain you out of fear of your potential, but I have come to grant you triumph. Through you, my strength and compassion will be revealed to the world. Everyone will witness what I accomplish in a humble, willing heart, a heart earnestly awaiting miracles. My gaze sweeps across the earth in search of hearts like yours, though so many have turned away, consumed by pride, seeking self-elevation while harming others. They claim righteousness, but I see their hearts. Do not be misled by those who pretend to be of me, yet exploit you. They may appear radiant, but I am not among them. I am with you, always. I will fight your battles, fortify you in exhaustion, and embolden you when you feel weak. This day, face those who try to thwart your blessing, not in terror, but in the power of my love and promise. My beloved child, I yearn for you to live free of unfair debt, of manipulative hands, and of destructive habits that hold you captive. My desire is to see you soar above every hindrance. Even now, step away from what harms you. Yes, I mean this very moment. Your determination to guard your heart pleases me. Your steadfastness in faith brings me honor, especially when you resist what pulls you away from me. When your life and heart are wholly surrendered to me, you offer a kind of worship that ascends to the heavens. Rise in victory, for fear has no claim on you. You have navigated storms with my guidance. You have conquered trials that seemed insurmountable, for my hand was always upon you. Do not leave me behind in your darkest hours, for I have never left your side. Here I stand, reminding you to trust me. Look back and celebrate the moments of success, the hours of gladness, and the love that embraced you. Turn away from bitterness. Recognize how far you've traveled by my grace. At this moment, you stand on the brink of a new life. This is the day of your salvation. Today is the perfect time for chains to shatter, for you to accept my boundless blessings. Though recent months have been harsh, you remain here, holding on while I have held you. This is your year of open gates and fresh starts. I am planting chances on your path, chances to grow, to cherish, and to discover the purpose I have chosen for you. Be strong and brave. Keep looking forward, and you will at last find the peace and joy you have long craved. Even your body will sense the energy of my healing touch, for I am the God who restores you. Daily pause to pray, to be still in my presence, to fine-tune your spiritual hearing so you can discern my voice. Listen well, my child, for I am pouring my wisdom into you in ways you cannot see. You are of great worth to me, and I have singled you out for miracles and blessings that will affect not only you but everyone in your orbit. First, I will bless you so you can bless your family and then others, that they too might discover me and embrace the peace I bestow. I take such delight when you give me your attention, heeding my words and walking the paths I've shown you. You matter greatly to me, beyond what you can grasp. When dawn breaks, feel my love enfolding you. Throughout your day, know beyond doubt that I walk beside you, encouraging, protecting, and leading. And when night comes, even if the day has been taxing, rest assured you are safe in my keeping. I will watch over your dreams and grant you rest. Recall, if I never abandoned you in your hardest trials, I will not leave you now as you near your breakthrough. Have faith in my power. If I guided you this far, it is because I have directed every step, imparting the strength to stand against countless difficulties. Though obstacles appear large, do not forget, nothing is greater than my power. I brought you this far, and I have not departed. I will remain with you through every hardship, every conflict, every trial. Through my might and my love, you have the victory. Every giant that opposes you will fall, for my hand covers you, and my triumph is yours. My dearest one, I have come to remind you of the power I have instilled in you, a power far exceeding any challenge or struggle you face. I have granted you a firm resolve and the determination to surmount every obstacle. Focus on me, rather than your worries. By doing so, you will encounter the fullness of life and perfect peace. Know that each difficulty you endure is shaping you into who I intended you to be. Sustain your faith with my word. Let it be the food that empowers your spirit. In moments of fatigue, dwell on my promises and let your fears be drowned in the vast sea of my love. With me as your companion, you can take on anything that arises and you will always emerge victorious. Stand tall, beloved, and keep moving ahead. Let your heart be fueled by my love, step by step, trusting my strength is all you need. When this day closes, draw close to me. Share everything with me, your laughter, your grief, and all that lies between. As you come near, I will bless you in the unique way only I can, with reassurance, comfort, and the certainty that I am forever with you. Stand and walk. Fight through the power of my spirit. No enemy, no force can overpower you, for my power perfects your weakness. You are not fragile. You are strong, sustained by my love. Your faith, remember, unlocks all possibilities. I love you deeply, farther than measure. Do not lose heart, for I am your ever-present help in times of trouble. Long before you even voiced your need, I was listening. Be assured I want to rescue you from every weight you bear and every hardship you confront. You seek me because you trust I am the one who lifts you when you fall. I mend your wounds, restore what you've lost, and bring new blessings too grand to fully imagine. I value your courage, the bravery you show in each battle. Continue to believe and rely on me, for I am a faithful, mighty, and living God. Guard your heart from words that snatch your joy. Not everyone in your circle is truly for you. Some envy your destiny and refuse to accept the love and favor I have poured upon your life. Do not spend your energy trying to justify yourself to them, nor plead for their approval. I will remove every barrier from your journey, surrounding you instead with people who will love, bolster, and celebrate your triumphs. Turn away from despair. Allow it no foothold in your mind. Stay resolute within your spirit, refusing to indulge thoughts that rob you of peace. Wear the helmet of salvation, shield your heart with righteousness, and wield the sword of my word. Yes, there will be battles, but united with me, you will prevail every single time. You were meant for conquest, never defeat. Even if you weaken or slip, know that I am there to help you up, equipping you for the road ahead. My cherished child, accept this invitation now. Do not allow dread to bind your future. Step forward, prepared to confront fear and discouragement with the strength I have put in you. When you speak to me, affirming your trust in me, you are steeling yourself for victory. I stand ready to raise you from despair and kindle fresh hope within your heart. Meet this day with bravery, certain that I walk with you, refusing to let you fall. I chose you, and I have supplied all you need to conquer the challenges ahead. Never forget, you are not on your own, and I battle alongside you. May each step you take radiate confidence in my boundless love for you. Do not be afraid. I see the hardships and know they look daunting, but accept this truth. I am mightier than every ordeal you face. Though enemies may cast looming shadows, my power overshadows them completely. Illness may try to rob you of hope, but I am the healer who restores. Family problems may weigh heavily, but I am orchestrating a miracle that will bring a change beyond anything you can imagine. So I ask, will you trust me or let doubt find a foothold? Opt to believe, and you will stand tall. You will endure. Persist in doing the work I have assigned you. Even if your personal strength feels small, you will discover I have limitless power within you. I have witnessed your tears, your restless nights, the anxious thoughts pressing in on you. But these troubles will not be pointless, for I am transforming them into a testimony of my might and loyalty. I know the burden on your heart, the silent tears you've shed, but today I enfold you in my love. I am here to dry your tears, to pour my living water into your depleted soul. Healing will fill your body, and my peace will refresh your spirit. I will satisfy the thirst in your heart, and where fear once gripped you, my grace will be your anchor. Yes, the enemy may seek to strike and cause you to stumble, but this day, my grace becomes your steady foundation. Your days of adversity will not stretch on forever, for I am the one who stills the storm. Darkness must yield to light, and despair will be replaced by hope. When life's weight feels unbearable, remember I carry it for you. Lean into me, leaving the burdens you cannot handle in my hands. Look at me, dear child. Know that nothing is impossible for me. As I calmed raging seas and split the waters for my people, I am soothing the storm within you. I grant you the power to walk upon the waves of your own misgivings. You will not sink, for my hand reaches out in mercy. I have directed my angels to protect you, to bolster you when you feel overwhelmed, to keep you afloat when currents grow strong. Mark these words: my heavenly army marches ahead, ushering in victory. Even at your lowest, you are never outmatched or overcome, for my forces surround you, and I lead them on your behalf. When it feels as though you cannot go any further, I will lift you, giving you the will to keep going. I have spoken blessings over your life, and my word never returns empty. Those fears you harbor may come to pass, but I will conquer each one, and my power will triumph over every foe. Today, I desire you to experience my presence fully. In me, you are far more than a conqueror. My love has no bounds. If you sense weakness or discouragement, hear me calling you. Open your heart to my peace. Allow it to flow within you. Find rest in the truth that I, the creator of all things, hold you safely. Let the world's commotion be hushed by my word, and let your heart lie in the assurance that I am with you. You are exceedingly precious to me, and my intent is for you to flourish, not merely scrape by. Relinquish those fears that keep you down, and embrace the destiny I have laid out for you, a tomorrow brimming with hope, love, and promise. With me, you will overcome every storm. Never forget that you are not alone, dear child. Rest in my love today, and always remember, I am here, and through me, you have already gained the victory. My love does not waver, and my peace belongs to you. Trust in me, step forward with courage, and rest in the understanding that I accompany you every step of the journey. I have devised wonderful plans for you, plans that will grant you a joy and fulfillment beyond your imagining. Let each day stand as testimony to my goodness and grace, knowing that my intentions are filled with hope. Cling to my promises, for I am faithful, and I will guide you through every trial, obstacle, and valley. You are my beloved, and my love will never forsake you. My cherished child, I know there are times you feel weak, but please listen closely. Acknowledging your frailty is not failure. It is the threshold of true strength. I designed you not to shoulder every burden alone, but to depend on my power when yours cannot sustain you. Hear this: when your faith connects with my infinite strength, nothing can stop you. No hurdle is too high, no depth is too great, for I hold your hand. Envision a renewed vigor rising within you, born not of effort but of surrender. As you release control, you invite my might to take the lead. Sense how your spirit revives, your courage becomes unbreakable, and your fears dissolve. You can claim boldly, I am strong, because I am the one who upholds you. Press onward, though the terrain is steep and the summit appears distant. I am already there, anticipating your arrival. That mountain represents your aspirations, your most cherished hopes, and it is your destiny to stand upon it. There, you will encounter fulfillment, where your longings align with my flawless will. This is your moment. Accept my direction, and watch as I accomplish marvelous works in your life. Doors you never envisioned will open before you, opportunities that only I could orchestrate. Trust in every step, even the trying ones, knowing they move you closer to the remarkable future I have for you. I did not bring you here to linger in the past, but to spread your wings and ascend. Trust me as you leave behind the soil of doubt and fear, soaring into my promises. From that elevated viewpoint, you will behold the abundance I have waiting. You will no longer carry the burdens of sorrow, worry, or heaviness. Henceforth, let your faith be your fuel. When dawn arrives, choose joy, not because all is ideal, but because I am by your side. Resist any force that dims the light of the smile I have gifted you. You are mine, my treasured child. Keep that truth close, You hold my spirit within, setting you apart. You need not bow to the same anxieties as others, nor let fear dictate your decisions. My supernatural love abides in you, a courageous faith that proclaims life in the midst of turmoil. Arise, you are free. Let your heart be unburdened. Share these words with those needing hope. My affection for you is an endless river. Never abandon hope, for my presence is here. I am your strength, your source of comfort, the one who lifts you when you stagger. No matter the struggles you face, I give you the power to prevail. You have been victorious before, and you shall prevail again. I promise you will neither falter nor be disgraced. Heed my voice. Embrace courage. You will need it now and in times to come, for through your unwavering faith, you will see miracles that surpass imagination. Know I work even in secrecy, connecting each detail for your good. Though you may grow tired, remember that my strength becomes perfect when you are weak. Depend on me, and I will carry you. My word can mend your body, defend your loved ones, provide for every necessity, and fulfill your needs. There will be nourishment for your table, laughter in your home, and a flourishing spirit within you. Receive my blessings with humility, always grateful. Think of those struggling, and let your abundance become their relief. When you pour out to others, I will refill you in return. Yes, I will open the windows of heaven, allowing my peace and joy to fill your household. Realize, too, that my true blessing isn't mere material gain, but the harmony, security, and love that will permeate your family. The health, wisdom, and joy that only I can impart. This is your renewed life, a life under my watchful presence, my unending grace, and my steadfast love. Understand that every test you face serves a greater purpose. Trials are not there to overwhelm you, but to refine you, molding you into the person I formed you to be. When the winds howl and the waves surge, remember that I am your anchor, keeping you upright. Let those gales blow you closer to me, your haven and sanctuary. In my presence, your soul finds rest. Take heart in the truth that I govern all things, and nothing catches me off guard. Recall those occasions when every hope seemed lost, yet I opened a path for you. My faithfulness that upheld you then will uphold you still. My love never ceases, and I will walk with you through any gale. My intentions for you are kind, designed to uplift you, not to bring harm, to offer hope and a future. Let your faith stand unwavering, like a tree with deep roots beside a river. That river is my endless provision and nearness, nurturing you even in the bleakest drought. You will fear no drought, for you are tied to the source of everlasting life. My love stretches beyond oceans, beyond the skies, and it does not run dry. Wherever you go, I am with you. Whatever you face, my love is your sustenance. Stand firm in these promises, and don't let earthly cares rob you of peace. By my love, you are more than a conqueror. Receive each morning as a gift from me. Embrace the chances I lay before you, and do not hesitate to step out in faith. I call you to live bravely, placing every part of your life in my hands. Should you feel overwhelmed, recall that I am greater than all you might endure. My power knows no boundary, and my love for you stands forever. Walk with me, and you will see my glory shine in ways beyond your expectations. Fix your gaze on me, allowing hope to fill your heart. Glorious things await, and I accompany you each step of the journey. Beloved, hear me. I speak directly into your heart. Do you sense that stirring for something more, that whisper of hope that refuses to fade? I am the Lord your God, here to assure you of a bright future, laden with blessings surpassing your deepest yearnings. I know the longings of your heart, and I promise you a future anchored in promise, one where I walk with you, hand in hand, taking you where you once believed you could never go. Grasp that I am the God of impossibilities. I breathe life into barren bones, part the seas of your fears, and forge paths where none existed. In my presence, let your heart rest, confident that I am near. I will look after you, guard you, and uphold you from this day onward. An immense blessing is drawing near, much closer than you imagine. Feel that spark of excitement in your soul? That is my spirit assuring you that something wonderful is unfolding. I ask you, my beloved, to nourish your spirit with my word. Let my promises ground you so doubt cannot sway you. Stand firm in faith, for I hold authority over every circumstance in your life. I am the one who heals your body, your soul, your mind. Be strong, for the curses, debts, and painful memories of your past are about to be wiped away. Freedom is knocking at your door, and today the chains binding you will fall. Joy and faith will surge from within you like a boundless river. I am poised to work a miracle in you, one that will leave you astounded. Your lips will sing my praise, and joy will dance in your heart. You will receive all you require, and then some, so that you may be a channel of blessing to others, a vessel for my love to flow through. Do not hold back. Pray fervently, and let me touch you deeply. I will mend every hurt. Open yourself entirely to me, and I will fill you with peace that transcends understanding. I see your steadfastness, how you've endured when so many doubted you. Today, I proclaim triumph over you. You shall see my provision, prosperity, and increase. Hand your plans over to me, and I will chart your way. Rejoice in my presence, and I will satisfy the desires of your heart. Call on me, and I will respond, revealing truths beyond your imagination. I challenge you to believe me, not only in speech, but in the steps you take. Rise up, follow wherever I lead, and release anything or anyone that pulls you from me. Worldly things will vanish, and people may disappoint, but I, your God, remain. Rely on my promises with unwavering trust. Pursue me wholeheartedly in every moment, morning, midday, and when darkness settles. Bring me your prayers and trust that I will grant what truly aids your growth, your encouragement, your path. I am your shepherd, taking you to green pastures. Listen closely, my beloved. I intend to do something magnificent and remarkable in your life. It will be so grand that it will leave you breathless. Do you feel the shift already stirring? I love you with a love that endures forever, and I invite you to believe, to trust that I am at work on your behalf, even when you can't perceive it. Though the road before you may be uncertain, never doubt I am behind the curtain, orchestrating all things for your good. My blessings are descending upon every area of your life, your family, your health, your hopes, your finances, your work. A wave of my goodness approaches you and those you cherish. Cling to this reality. It is no fleeting wish. It is the assurance I have declared over you. Hear me. Your table will lack nothing, and the weight of debt will no longer confine you. Chains that kept you bound are loosening, and I am setting you free. I am granting you effective strategies, anointing you with renewed imagination and creativity. I am sowing fresh ideas in your mind, guiding you and energizing you to seize new doors of opportunity. Your season of lack is ending. A chapter of abundance is opening. Pay attention and do not let anyone disrupt your focus on my promises. The enemy will try to sow seeds of doubt, but I urge you to stand firm. Treasure these words, declare them over yourself, for my plans for you cannot be stopped. I am with you, and no barrier is too big for me to dismantle on your behalf. I am aware, my child, of every storm and shipwreck you've survived. Moments when it felt like everything was lost, including the confidence and esteem of those around you. The pain was real, and the scars linger, but they do not finish your story. Yet in your times of deepest despair, you turned back to me. You returned to my arms and acknowledged me as friend, God, Lord, and Savior. Because of this surrender, it is time for transformation. It is time for your life to reflect the glory I have for you. Release your worries, especially about finances, and let my healing touch every area of your life. I am here to restore you, to help you pay your debts, and to see you honored as my beloved child, the child of the King of all creation. Trust that I am not only providing for your needs, but also giving you more than enough so that you can bless others. But remember, you are not just any king's child. You are mine, not like the children of earthly kings who flaunt wealth and power to make themselves seem important. You are the child of the King of the universe, and I have placed within you my mighty power, not because of anything you have done, but because I see your humble heart. You have been shaped by trials, molded by your suffering, and you are unique in how you carry my love. Do not feel the need to boast about what I give you, nor chase after titles or earthly validation. The greatest honor is found in walking with me, enjoying my presence and the peace that only I can provide. They may reject my love or disregard my sacrifice, but you, through your devotion, are set apart. I am blessing you, not because you are perfect, but because I have chosen you, and what I decree cannot be opposed. My word does not return void, and my promises stand forever. Let go of your anger toward those who turned away from you in your suffering. Forgive, for I have forgiven you. Let my mercy be your example, so that bitterness cannot root itself in your heart. I see your perseverance, and I will replace your mourning with joy. I will clothe you in garments of praise. Nothing pleases me more than seeing your faith bloom, even in hostile soil. Watch now, as I bring a bountiful harvest from seeds sown in your tears. Every heartbreak, every lonely moment, every disappointment will be woven into a tapestry of my faithfulness and compassion. You will see my hand at work and marvel at how I turn sorrow into dance, night into day. Take courage, my child, and walk boldly in the calling I have placed upon you. Though the world may shout louder, my voice is the one that brings true life. Let that voice guide you. Let my spirit resonate in your daily thoughts, choices, and interactions. I have gifted you with talents and insight that you have yet to fully discover. Do not bury them. Let them shine like a beacon in a place of darkness. People will be drawn to my love in you, not by force, but by the gentleness and authenticity of a heart devoted to me. Through your deeds and your faithfulness, many will come to know the depth of my mercy and the magnitude of my grace. Yet remember, my child, I do not call you to a life free from difficulty. Trials will come and storms will rage. You will have days where the shadows appear long and the answers seem scarce. But I tell you, even then, I am your guiding light. Even in the valley of weeping, I am there to comfort you and to turn those tears into a wellspring of blessing. You will pass through the valley stronger than you entered it, because my hand will uphold you, my voice will encourage you, and my love will never fail. Always remain in my promises, for they are an unbreakable fortress in which you can find shelter. Never think that because you once fell, you are now disqualified from my grace. I came not for the righteous, but for those who were hurting and needed healing. I come for you daily, seeking to restore the broken parts and breathe new life where despair once dwelt. That is my nature, to redeem and rebuild, to cast off old chains and deliver you into the wide spaces of my liberty. Embrace that freedom as your own. Sing songs of gratitude when you awaken, not because every circumstance is perfect, but because I am near. Let your prayer each morning be, "Here I am, Lord, use me." For a willing vessel in my hands becomes a conduit of miracles. Embrace the infinite power of a surrendered life. The world places value on achievements, on busyness, on being noticed, yet I place value on the heart. Within the quiet hush of surrender, you will find the treasures of true rest, deep wisdom, and abiding peace. Walk in humility, letting your every breath be a testament to the greatness of my love and mercy. That is how you will find real satisfaction, because your worth is rooted in me, not in the fleeting standards of a world forever shifting like sand. Anchor yourself in my word, and your foot will never slip. If you find yourself plagued by thoughts of unworthiness, remember that I have called you worthy by virtue of my sacrifice. If regret haunts you, remember that I restore and make all things new. If you feel lost, remember that I am the light shining on your path, revealing each next step. You need not see the entire journey at once. Simply trust that I will guide you to the destination I have lovingly chosen for you. Day by day, you will gain the spiritual muscles needed to climb every mountain and the calm poise to rest by still waters. Carry my words in your heart as a lamp. Study them, cherish them, and speak them forth in prayer. As you abide in my presence, my Holy Spirit will bloom within you the fruits of love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control. These are not burdensome. They are the natural outpourings of a life connected to me. Where once you saw impossibilities, you will see my hand making a way. Where once you felt only apprehension, you will feel the boldness of one who knows the King personally. My child, do not despise the seasons of waiting. Use them as times of preparation, times of refinement, times of transformation. I do some of my greatest work in hearts that wait with expectancy. In the soil of patience, deep roots form, roots that will anchor you against the strongest gusts of adversity. Then when the appointed time arrives, you will emerge steadfast and flourish. You will be prepared to steward the blessings I've destined for you. Nothing will be wasted. No tear, no prayer, no longing. For every cry you have uttered, I have a response that aligns with my perfect will. When you stand under the storm's onslaught, do not yield to panic. Instead, reach for my hand. I am the steady presence that does not falter. Reassure your soul, I belong to the Lord, and He is my refuge. These words, spoken in faith, become a shield that extinguishes the arrows of fear. And after the storm has passed, you will look back to see that I was with you in every thunderclap, every bolt of lightning. Together we will gather the broken branches, make them into kindling, and light a fire of renewed purpose and passion within you. Yes, my beloved child, every chapter of your story has value. Even the pages stained with sorrow will become testimonies of my grace. The open scars will serve as reminders not of your pain, but of my healing touch. The lonely roads you have walked will become pathways for others to follow, for they will see how I lit each step, how I delivered you from the deepest gloom. Such is the tapestry of redemption. Nothing is wasted, and all is woven together for good. Therefore, be at peace. Rest in me, assured that I hold your life in capable hands. I am the one who knew you before you were formed, who placed every hair on your head, and who wrote your name in my heart of love. Rest in the knowledge that you are precious, that your worth is far above what human eyes can discern. Let me define you, not your past, not your critics, not your circumstances. When you understand that I define you by my endless love, the burdens you carry will become light. Now, child, release any bitterness, any resentment, any lie that says you are less than. You are forever invited into the presence of the King of Kings. This invitation is not based on what you can do, but on what I have already done. My Son gave His life that you might have eternal fellowship with me. Do not squander this precious gift by turning away when life grows chaotic. Rather, step nearer, cling tighter, and discover the depth of my unsearchable grace. Let your worship rise from a place of humble adoration, for I delight in the praises of those who come with an honest and repentant heart. Even the faintest whisper of praise is amplified in my courts. Beloved, watch carefully for my hand in the everyday happenings of your life. Look for the small wonders, a timely word from a friend, a gentle breeze when your heart feels heavy, a door that opens just when you thought all were shut. These are not coincidences. They are divine fingerprints, confirming that I am intimately involved in your journey. Let them encourage you, fueling your faith, reminding you that I am the God who sees and cares about every aspect of your life. Doubt may try to creep in, especially in prolonged seasons of dryness or adversity. But even then, fix your gaze on the solid truth. I love you with an everlasting love, a love that surpasses human definition. I do not forsake those who seek me sincerely. Persist in prayer, even when you have no words left. Persist in hope, even when your soul feels drained. Know that I, the everlasting God, neither slumber nor sleep. You are on my mind. I rejoice over you with singing. My spirit intercedes on your behalf with groanings beyond human understanding. As you grow in closeness to me, your eyes will open to my activity in every detail. You will sense the prompting of the Spirit to show kindness in small ways, to encourage those around you, to be patient in tribulation. Little by little, the veil lifts, and you begin to see that you too are part of a much grander story. A story where my goodness ultimately triumphs over evil, where my light prevails over darkness. Be courageous in living out your role in this story. Let your faith be a torch that leads you onward, and let your hope be a song that resonates, even in the darkest night. And if at any point you tremble, remember that my grace is sufficient. My strength is made perfect in your weakness. Do not run from your vulnerability. Bring it to me, and watch as I transform it into a channel for my power. Through your honest admission of dependence on me, others will witness a love that is authentic and pure. They will see that my strength is real, not a myth or an empty promise. In your life, they will glimpse the reality of a living God who works wonders in the hearts of those who trust him. So lift up your head, my treasured one. Your identity is firmly established in my love. The storms of life cannot strip you of that. The criticisms of others cannot diminish your value in my eyes. Your own doubts cannot erase the truth of who you are, a cherished child of the Most High. Let this truth be your foundation, your place of unshakable security. Continue to stand in faith, continue to walk in love, continue to rest in hope. For I, your God, am with you now and forevermore. Amen. Pause now and reflect on the immensity of these promises. Know that I am the one who set the stars in the heavens, the one who parted seas and raised valleys, the one who spoke light into darkness. I have done all these things, and yet my greatest delight is to walk with you, to speak peace into your chaos, to whisper comfort when you feel burdened. Take comfort in this. I, who formed galaxies and universes, am not distant from your struggles. I draw near with every tear you shed, collecting them as precious jewels that testify to your perseverance. When trials loom, remember that faith is not a denial of hardship, but a recognition that my power surpasses it. Your faith acts like a shield, deflecting the arrows of despair, reminding you that the story is far from over. I am both the author and the finisher of that story, and every line I write aims to bring you deeper into my embrace. Believe, therefore, in the chapters yet unwritten, for they hold miracles and breakthroughs you cannot yet fathom. Child, it's true that the world sometimes mocks hope and reverence, preferring cynicism and doubt, but do not conform to that pattern. You belong to me, and I have set you apart for a higher calling. Let your speech be seasoned with grace and compassion, reflecting the mercy I have shown you. In doing so, you shine as a bright light in places overshadowed by despair. Rest assured that even in your moments of isolation, you are never truly alone. While friends might fail and acquaintances might forget, my presence remains steadfast. I am the friend who stays closer than a brother, the confidant who hears the unspoken cries of your heart. Run to me when your spirit is weary, and I will renew you. Run to me when your joys overflow, and I will rejoice with you. In every season I, the Lord, remain your constant refuge. Do not fear the unknown pathways that lie ahead. Human plans may falter, but my purpose stands unshaken. If ever you feel you lack direction, remember that I have already mapped your course. Seek my counsel in prayer, and I will align your steps with my will. In my timing, you will see that every delay had meaning, every detour had lessons hidden within. Patience nurtures wisdom, and wisdom reveals my hand in every circumstance. Above all, let love be your banner. Let it be the hallmark that testifies to your connection with me. Love transforms hearts, breaks down barriers, and paves roads for healing. When you love even those who seem unlovable, you mirror my own heart for humanity. Do not worry if your gestures of love appear small. In my kingdom, even a cup of cold water, given in kindness, becomes an everlasting offering of worship. Remember, my child, that you are not defined by the judgments or expectations of others. I alone define you, and I call you my own. I know the hidden corners of your soul, the dreams you seldom voice, the fears you hide behind a brave face. Hand them all to me, for in my hands every dream can flourish. Every fear can be banished. Keep your heart open to the subtle ways I speak, through nature's beauty, through a scripture brought to mind at just the right moment, through a gentle nudge in your spirit that moves you to pray. Yes, even as you abide in me, stumbling blocks will sometimes appear. Loved ones might misunderstand you, and the enemy of your soul will attempt to sow strife. Yet you are never without an advocate or armor. My word is your sword. It cuts through deception and reveals truth. My spirit is your armor, your shield against temptation and hopelessness. And as long as you stand on this foundation, no storm can uproot the faith we have built together. Let it encourage you that trials, while painful, refine what is precious in you. Just as fire purifies gold, so do struggles purify faith. Each test you endure with me at your side strengthens you for the next challenge. Each difficulty surmounted gives you testimony of my goodness, forging in you a confidence that surpasses understanding. Over time, you'll look back and see that the path you once feared became the very road that led you closer to me. And so, find solace in quiet moments. Seek them deliberately. Turn off the clamor of life for a season each day and listen intently. In that hush, my still small voice resonates. There I remind you of promises forgotten, of truths overshadowed by daily routines. There I renew your soul in ways no human can replicate. Honor these moments, for in them I reveal my secrets of the kingdom, my deep mysteries of grace. Teach your children and those dear to you the importance of this quiet communion. Show them how to rest in my arms, how to cast their anxieties before me. Let the younger generation see in you a steadfast trust, a reliance on the eternal rather than the fleeting. In so doing, you will pass on a legacy far more enduring than wealth or status. You will pass on a living faith, one that will outlast every trial and every societal change. Remember that my word is not merely a historical record, but a living testament to my nature. When you read its pages, you step into dialogues with me spanning centuries. My nature has not changed since I spoke the world into being, nor does my love waver with shifting cultural tides. Trust in that consistency, for it is the rock upon which everything else can safely stand. I know how busy your life becomes, how burdens weigh you down, yet let my invitation stand. Come to me, all who are weary, and I will give you rest. This is not rest as the world offers, a fleeting break from stress, but a deep, soul-level peace that only I can provide. It's a peace unshaken by politics or wars or economic downturns. It's a peace that flows from the sure knowledge that I am God, that I am good, and that my love for you is absolute. Have confidence in this love, for it compelled me to seek you when you were lost, to lift you when you had fallen. Such love does not abandon at the first sign of your failure, nor does it rejoice in your pain. No, it is the kind of love that mends and nurtures, the kind that covers a multitude of sins, the kind that once experienced transforms your entire life. Accept it fully and let it shape your actions, your thoughts, and your words. Observe how the flowers of the field bloom without striving, how the birds of the air trust me for nourishment. Their existence is a subtle sermon to remind you, if I care for these, how much more will I care for you, whom I formed in my image? Resist the urge to anxiously store up security in places where thieves break in or where rust corrodes. Instead, invest in the treasure of eternity, in acts of compassion, in worship that rises from a sincere heart, in relationships that honor me. When you feel anxious about tomorrow, bring your concerns to me, for I see them already. I am the God who spans time, who reigns in past, present, and future. Nothing surprises me. By releasing your grip on worry, you free your heart to receive creative solutions, to find new perspectives, and to discover the hidden blessings in your current circumstances. Indeed, sometimes the greatest miracle is the simple shift from panic to quiet trust. Whenever doubt tries to take root, recall my faithfulness in your yesterdays. Has there been a single day when I left you without a path, without a measure of grace? You may have felt alone, yet each time I was providing an answer, shaping events so that ultimately you would be safeguarded. This is who I am, your protector and provider, the one who stands guard over your life. Even in sorrow, I am planting seeds of future joy. Press on with a spirit of expectancy, not because you ignore the realities of life, but because you acknowledge a higher reality, mine. In my realm, possibilities abound, healing reigns, and hope is not a fragile wish, but a steadfast assurance. This hope is an anchor for your soul, steady and sure through all seasons. When you hold on to this anchor, fear loses its power, and your faith gains a fierce resilience. Notice, my child, that your heart leaps at the thought of my nearness. That is your spirit resonating with mine, a deep call to deeper relationship. Let your prayers reflect this closeness. Share with me your triumphs and your failures, your amusements and your heartbreaks. Do not think any part of your life is too trivial or too messy for me. I cherish honest prayers that spring from the real you, not a sanitized version of yourself. If you learn to pray in the ordinary moments, while washing dishes, waiting in line, commuting to work, you'll discover that my presence permeates your life in extraordinary ways. You will begin to see that the sacred and the mundane are not so different in my eyes. Every moment is an opportunity to walk with me. Every simple chore can become an act of worship when done in love and gratitude. Lay hold of my promises that no weapon formed against you shall prosper, that you are a chosen generation, a royal priesthood, set apart for my glory. Yes, the enemy will try to sow confusion or discouragement, but he cannot stand in the radiance of my truth. The shield of faith extinguishes every flaming dart. The helmet of salvation guards your mind from lies. The belt of truth keeps you steady, and the shoes of the gospel of peace allow you to stand firm. And oh, the sword of my word, do not let it grow dusty in your spiritual arsenal. Wield it in prayer. Declare it over your circumstances. When you speak my word in faith, mountains move, strongholds break, and the enemy flees. You align yourself with my will and open doors for miracles to manifest. The greatest among these miracles is a changed heart, yours or someone else's, transformed from resentment to forgiveness, from hatred to love, from death to life. In times of isolation or trial, the community of believers is a treasure I have provided. Do not isolate yourself when burdens weigh you down. Lean on brothers and sisters in faith, for I have woven you into a family. In your unity, you reflect my triune nature, Father, Son, and Holy Spirit, operating in perfect harmony. Carry one another's burdens, share testimonies of my power, and watch how your shared faith grows stronger. Yes, beloved, you are part of something far bigger than your personal journey. Though it feels like a labyrinth at times, your life is woven into the grand narrative of redemption. Each act of kindness, each moment you persevere in my name, ripples throughout eternity. You will one day see how every thread of your existence has significance. Until then, trust that I, the Master Weaver, am meticulously crafting every detail for good. Though you walk through valleys or climb treacherous heights, keep your eyes on me. I will supply strength for every step, water in every desert, and light in every darkened place. The journey may be long, but the destination is beyond imagining. Eternal fellowship with me, where tears and fears hold no power. Where I am, there is fullness of joy, and I desire that you taste that joy even now, as a foretaste of the glory yet to come. So do not fear the length of the road or the challenges that arise. I, your God, have gone before you to prepare the way. I walk beside you to lend my steady arm of support. I follow behind to protect your rear guard. Surrounded by my presence, you have no reason to dread. Let your soul sing a melody of grateful expectancy, for I am faithful to complete the work I began in you. Every day is a fresh invitation to see my mercies made new. Wake up and say, "Thank you, Lord, for another chance to know you better, to serve you more wholeheartedly, and to discover the wonders of your grace." When you adopt an attitude of gratitude, your spirit aligns with heavenly realities. Fear loses its grip, worry flees, and your soul becomes fertile ground for blessings to flourish. Let my love saturate every decision, every relationship, every ambition. Whether you eat or drink or do any other activity, do it with a heart turned toward me. Then even the simplest tasks become infused with purpose. In such a life, there is no room for apathy, for my spirit stirs your passion and reignites your zeal whenever it dims. Let zeal for my ways consume you, not in blind fervor, but in steady devotion that endures through seasons of plenty and seasons of lack. If you remain faithful in little, I will entrust you with more. Faithfulness is not just about big gestures, it's about the daily choice to honor me in the hidden corners of life. Over time, these small seeds of faithfulness produce a harvest that blesses not just you, but generations to come. Stand firm, therefore, and let no one rob you of this legacy. Know, my beloved, that my ear is never deaf to your cries, and my arm is never too short to save. The timeline may not match your desired pace, but my ways are higher, my perspective eternal. What looks like a delay to you is often a carefully orchestrated moment for maximum growth or a more wondrous miracle. Trust in my sovereignty, for I see the entire tapestry while you see only a single thread. As you walk forward, cling to hope as an anchor for your soul, thrown securely into my promises. Do not be swayed by the winds of human opinion or the waves of shifting circumstances. I am your rock of ages, unchanging and infinitely dependable. Let that assurance fuel your courage. Let it infuse each step with bold confidence that you are never forsaken, never forgotten. Finally, beloved child, rest in my unfailing word. I am with you always, even to the end of the age. This pledge transcends geography, time, and every barrier. In your laughter and in your tears, in your work and in your rest, I remain steadfastly beside you, guiding, cheering, and loving you beyond measure. Yes, I watch over your slumber, and I arise with you at dawn's first light. Let this thought cradle your soul. You are profoundly loved, protected, and valued. Go forth, then, in peaceful joy, for I, the Lord, am your strength and your song. You shall lack no good thing, for every blessing I give is designed to draw you closer to me and to display my goodness in and through your life. Lay aside every weight that hinders, embrace every grace I offer, and walk in the fullness of life I have prepared for you. Now and forever, my heart is inclined to you. Nothing shall ever separate you from my love. Amen. Let your spirit breathe in these truths, dear one. In times of reflection, remember the countless ways I've proven my faithfulness, not just through sweeping miracles, but also through daily provisions that you may have taken for granted. Every breath is a gift, every sunrise a chance to begin anew. My heart delights in your thanksgiving, for gratitude cultivates a mindset that sees grace in all things. You were created to walk in harmony with me, and each expression of thanks deepens that bond. Recall the hours when you felt most vulnerable, wondering if your prayers lingered unheard. Hear me now. Never have your words fallen on deaf ears. Each syllable, every plea, every sigh resonates in my presence. In seasons when answers seemed delayed, I was working behind the scenes, orchestrating a more profound victory or cultivating a stronger character within you. If only you could see the tapestry from my vantage point, you would marvel at how intricately all things work together for good. When the night feels endless and the dawn distant, hold on to hope as you would a lifeline. Even in the thick of darkness, my light cannot be overcome. I am the torchbearer, illuminating your path one step at a time. Do not be dismayed if you cannot see the entire road. Trust that I see it and I guide you carefully. Place one foot in front of the other, leaning on my everlasting arms, and soon the horizon will blaze with the morning's new mercies. My word is a treasure chest filled with wisdom that transcends the ages. It stands unshaken by the passing of years or the evolution of human thinking. Dive into its pages and let the living message shape your perspective. Within those sacred lines, you will find words of life, accounts of those who walked before you and found me to be faithful. Their stories can mirror your own, reminding you that my power is not confined to any single generation. Understand that even the quiet stirring of compassion in your heart is my spirit at work. When you feel prompted to offer a kind word, to extend a helping hand, to show grace to someone who has wronged you, this is me, gently molding you into my likeness. Embrace these promptings. Though they may seem small, they ripple outward in ways you cannot fathom, touching lives and shifting spiritual atmospheres. If tears come, Let them fall, for they are not a sign of weakness, but a language of the soul. I read the language of tears more profoundly than any spoken word. In your tears there is honesty, and in honesty healing begins. Let them water the seeds of faith in your heart, and in due season, those seeds will burst forth with new life. Believe that I am writing a far greater narrative through you, one in which kindness defeats cruelty, love vanquishes hate, and courage conquers fear. Each day's trials are but paragraphs in this story, and while they may be tense or difficult to read at times, the ending is one of triumph. For I am the author who ensures a victory that echoes into eternity. Guard the doorway of your mind, for the enemy seeks to plant lies that contradict my promises. Lies that say you are too far gone, too broken, too sinful, or too ordinary. My word declares otherwise. It says you are redeemed, restored, precious, beloved, destined for greatness in my kingdom. You do not walk alone or fight alone. I uphold you with my righteous hand, enabling you to overcome every lie with the truth that sets you free. Celebrate progress, no matter how incremental it seems. The journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. With each step, as you lean into my grace, I strengthen your ankles, lighten your burden, and make your path clearer. When you look back, you will see how far we have traveled together, and that will stir gratitude and amazement in your heart. Even in the busiest seasons, create pockets of stillness to align your thoughts with mine. Let quiet reflection and prayer be as natural as breathing. In that stillness, my presence becomes unmistakable. Then, no matter how crowded your external world, you carry an inner sanctuary of peace that nothing can invade. It is in this secret place that you receive visions, discernment, and fresh revelation. Recognize that every victory is a testimony meant to be shared, for testimonies have the power to multiply faith. When you speak of how I rescued you from the brink, how I provided in times of lack, how I healed your body or mind, you reinforce the truth that I am alive and active in the affairs of humanity. Others will hear and dare to hope. They will see that I do not reserve my grace for a select few, but extend it to all who call upon my name. If ever you question your ability to serve me, remember that I chose fishermen, shepherds, and even those society rejected to carry my message. I look beyond qualifications, beyond appearances, and I see the heart. All I require is a willingness that says, "Here I am, Lord. Use me as you will." In that humility, my power flourishes, my glory is revealed, and my name is exalted. Stay humble when blessings come. Prosperity can be a test as surely as adversity can. Always recall that every good thing has its origin in me. Use blessings as a conduit to bless others, for generosity is the hallmark of my kingdom. As you pour out, I pour in, creating a cycle of benevolence that shapes the environment around you. In this, my heart overflows with delight, seeing my children reflect my own nature of giving. When you face criticism, do not let it embitter you. Instead, use it as an opportunity to examine your ways in the light of my word. If correction is needed, embrace it and grow. If the criticism is unjust, release it to me and let my peace guard your heart. You do not have to defend yourself against every accusation. I am your ultimate vindicator, and in my time, I make all things clear. Cultivate a heart of worship. Sing praises not only in joy but also in sorrow, for that is the purest form of devotion, when the soul proclaims my goodness despite pain. Worship shifts the atmosphere around you, drawing your focus to my throne, where angels perpetually cry holy. It is in worship that chains break, in worship that burdens lift, and in worship that you find you are never alone. Cling to the cross as your anchor, for there my sacrificial love was displayed for all to see. There the gulf between you and me was bridged forever. The cross reminds you that no debt is too large, no sin too grievous, for my grace to cover. When guilt tries to resurface, point to the cross and remember, it is finished. That finished work cleanses you, makes you whole, and invites you into a relationship that death itself cannot sever. Be mindful that the battles you face are often not just physical or emotional, but spiritual in nature. Principalities and powers war against the destiny I've placed on your life. Yet you need not fear. The victory was won at Calvary, and you stand in that triumph by faith. When opposition intensifies, stand firm, pray fervently, and recall my promise that the battle is ultimately mine. One day, my child, all tears will be wiped away for good. You will stand before me, and I will show you the threads of mercy and grace woven throughout your life. You will see that I was with you every moment, from the cradle to the grave. What a day of rejoicing that will be, when the partial is made complete, and we behold each other face to face, unclouded by this world's troubles. Until then, you bear the light of my presence in a world longing for hope. Shine boldly, love extravagantly, speak kindly, forgive relentlessly, serve humbly, live passionately, and rest continually in my promises, for they are more secure than the foundations of the earth. My word stands forever, and it forever declares my unbreakable love for you. Yes, rest in my word and remember, I formed you, I called you, I redeemed you, and I sustain you even now. Whether you walk through fire or flood, I am with you. Whether you are on the highest mountain or in the deepest valley, I do not abandon you. I am the good shepherd who leaves the 99 to find the one lost sheep. I am the vine, and you are the branch. Remain in me and bear much fruit. You are precious, fearfully and wonderfully made. I have etched your name upon the palms of my hands. No matter what you face, no matter what choices you regret, my love remains constant. Embrace that love as the defining force of your existence. Let it be the lens through which you interpret every struggle, the melody behind every victory, and the reason you rise each morning with renewed purpose. Now, my beloved, may these words saturate your soul. May they echo in the chambers of your heart, dispelling every lie of the enemy. May my peace settle on you like a gentle cloak, warming and shielding you from every storm. And may you forever remember that in my kingdom, nothing is wasted. Everything can be redeemed, and every life surrendered to me becomes a beacon of hope in a hurting world. My beloved child, before you go, remember this. My words are not for a moment, but for a lifetime. Come back often to this place of peace. For every time you return, you will receive fresh revelation, new strength, and deeper comfort. Your spirit is hungry, and I will continue to feed it here. So do not wander far. In this space, you will find me speaking again, whispering truth, breaking chains, and reminding you of who you truly are. Subscribe to this wellspring of my word and let it become a rhythm in your life. Like, share, and invite others into this sacred moment, because I long to reach every heart, just as I have reached yours. And when the noise of the world grows loud, return here, where my voice stills the storm. I'll be waiting to speak again. Until then, walk in my promises, and never forget, I am always with you. Always. Amen.